Hello, my name is John Smithin, and I'm the Executive Co-Director with Alla Marchenko of the Aurora Philosophy Institute, or API, here in Aurora, Ontario, Canada. With me this evening is my colleague David Barrows, who is the Capital Region Director of the API in Ottawa and the API blog editor. He is here to discuss some exciting changes to the API blog. Welcome, Dave.
Well, thank you, John. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, from my point of view, the blog has been a great success so far. There have been lots of interesting contributions. For example, just recently, Stella Crouch wrote an interesting piece, which was a review of a book called In Spite of Plato, a feminist rewriting of ancient philosophy. And Stella has done a lot of stuff in that sort of vein, actually. There was a series on queer women's fashion history, which I remember, and the philosophical implications thereof. Also, there's a character called Dave Barrows who writes on stuff like Apocalypse Now, This Time It Feels Different, and lots of other weird stuff. Um, Also, Shashir Lakhani has written about philosophy and poetry. And there's quite a bit of poetry, actually, including by Shashir himself, by Judith Goldman, and by the Canadian poet Noah Lesnoff. So my question is this: how can this good stuff be improved on? Except maybe by ditching that Barrows guy.
Well, no, I'm afraid I'm with you for the duration, but we do have some exciting news. We want to expand the blog and we want to make it available to a much wider audience of participants. So the mission of the API is very straightforward. We want to initiate communications, community outreach, educational and public policy debate. We want to establish and develop international relationships. We want to provide educational material and opportunity for interchange, contribute to the public policy debate, and to conduct research into philosophical issues based upon sound philosophical reasoning and analysis. To date, the blog has been very successful and has been an integral component of the API's success. Let's expand it now. And in order to do so, we encourage communication from all of you who are participating in this video. Please submit your comments and research and suggestions to me at the API blogmaster at gmail.com. Your submissions then will be consistent with the vision of the API, which is to have a serious discourse on matters of public policy based on sound philosophical methods and reasoning. The mission is to promote and to sustain research and improve the quality of life for all of us, provide leadership and experience in philosophical discourse for our communities, our associates, based on our core values of knowledge, collaboration, respect, dignity, and compassion. All submissions will be gratefully accepted. Of course, inappropriate material cannot be posted. If the material is deemed to be inappropriate, I will contact you directly and to explain why that decision has taken place and how we might improve your submissions in the future. This is an exciting time for the API, and I must say personally and on behalf of the organization, we really look forward to your contributions to our blog. Thanks, John.
Well, thank you, Dave. I must admit I'm a little bit disappointed about the inappropriate content, but so be it. So basically, to comment, to contribute or comment, then people just write to you at apiblogmaster at gmail.com. I'll put that up on the screen in a minute. So we encourage people to do just that, to visit the API website, check out the API YouTube channel, which I suppose, come to think of it, you must already be doing if you're seeing this in any shape or form. So I'm just putting it back onto speaker view, and next I will share the screen. So there we are with the various contact numbers for the API. The API blog that you have to contact Dave at is apiblogmaster@gmail.com. The API website itself is www.theapi.ca, and also there's the link for the API YouTube channel. So thanks very much to everyone. Thank you, Dave. Thanks all for listening. I'm going to stop the share now. There we are. And that's it. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.